Do you belong with me? Do you belong?
Last Christmas, I opened my heart.
Oh, old people.
Old people.
Yep.
I give you my heart.
Oh, it feels nice to close my eyes. So what's up?
And imagine something different. Year 2019.
No, I wouldn't imagine being asleep. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Daria.
And my name is Hollis P. Monroe.
We are believers.
We are believers.
That's our podcast.
Yes.
It's almost 2021.
Almost,
yeah. And we like to make some result of year 2020.
Yes.
That's most brightest memories of 2020.
Yes.
I don't know, some end word of 2020. I don't know, but in my feeling, whole 2020, it's one big end word. And all people around the world waiting, where's the fucking ends?
Yeah. Do you think things will be better in 2021?
I'm afraid not.
No? I was thinking, I mean, it's going the way it's going, but I had all the other years were pretty good. Like I feel like I had a good life, and it's if it's over, if things are just gonna go, I had a good run though. I had a really good run. My 2020 wasn't so bad actually.
Yeah.
No.
What was it good? What was best memory of 2020?
Oh, I don't know about the best one. I can't say which one was the best, but I would say just overall it was a good year for me in the sense that all of my training, all my years of living a certain way, I was pretty prepared to handle what happened this year as far as when the lockdowns happened and everything. All my years of being an extroverted introvert helped me because I was fairly comfortable being in the house alone, spending much time by myself. I was completely comfortable with this. I didn't really have any problems. And
So superpower of year 2020.
Introversion, yes. If you had the power of introversion, you probably had a good year. I mean, well, not a good year, but you were less affected than others.
No, I think, most of offended people that lose their job or have some financial trouble, It's, it's nothing to compare.
Yeah.
It's not so bad just to be some lonely guy, lady.
Well, I wasn't. The thing is you only feel, there's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. And I did not feel, that's the point. I didn't feel lonely. But speaking of this, I have this record called I'm Lonely.
Yeah.
Thanks to
this year in lockdown.
Yeah, it became kind of an
soundtrack of this year.
Yeah, it became a little bit.
Of this year.
Yes. I mean that and the fact that I can't think of the person's name right now, but someone did a dance choreography challenge to I'm Lonely. And so a bunch of dancers from all over the world recorded videos of themselves doing the choreography to the song. So, and then there was this other video produced by these guys where DJs had to they played a record and then they had to guess the song and who made it and everything. And that video did really well. And my song was the first one. So yeah, between that and then so a bunch of people started playing it again and it started showing up on people's set lists and stuff like that. And so it was a good year for that.
Good year to be lonely.
Yes.
I'm lonely.
Yes. And then another an artist from South Africa whose name I also can't remember. She did an a cappella version of one of my other songs called This Is Goodbye. Everybody really, including myself, they really liked her. Like, she did a cover, and it wasn't a cappella, but it was like a smoothed out version. My song is a house song, but she made this like smoothed out, like soulful a cappella thing, and that turned out really well. So that brought some more attention, right? So that was the two musical highlights, right? I didn't make any new music. I took this time to work on my technical abilities. So I ordered some tutorials online and I started learning some new things and everything. Although I haven't applied them yet because I've been going crazy over my YouTube channel. But like, I'm ready for when the bug bites me again and I start feeling like doing music, I will be able to apply my new skills. Okay, so but just to get back to the people who lost their jobs.
Yeah.
This is what we learned from this. And this is something that I have been hearing for a little while before 220. Most successful people have at least 7 streams of income, right?
7 streams of income.
Yes. What we learned from this is you can't have all of your money coming from just one place, because if that one thing goes wrong, you see what happens, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you like to say be prepared? In any year for year 2020.
Yes.
You know, I spoke currently with one friend of mine, and this mainstream idea that you have to live in present moment, live just now, live just today, enjoy your life today, and so on. And that's she was doing. She was doing it. It's like she was hiding some income for to pay less tax, to have more cash. She was renting some flat, but it's not official because it's a little bit cheaper, and her registration some other place. So in the end, government said, we will support you. We will pay for you 75% of your income on previous year. And for her, it was only 400 euros, something like this.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, you can apply for support, but you have to show all your expenses.
Right.
Rent.
Yeah.
She cannot show it.
Yeah.
Because it's black, illegal. Yeah, she was living in present moment. It was nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in crisis,
Yeah.
So maybe I was not needing all these shoes,
Yes, exactly.
Better to show a little bit more money, but to be honest and open. If it will be possible to be ready for this year, somehow. I think not really. And
emotionally ready. I mean, it just...
emotionally is not possible. Emotionally, I will tell you, it's just not possible.
Yeah.
From other side, it's not really possible to be for this so crazy year. I don't know if we look in Second War, First War, and some other really bad stuff. In my eyes, I think so. This year shows that you just lose your time. What you was doing. If you're now in trouble, come on, what you was doing.
Yeah.
And if somebody is still in trouble, I have some friend of my friends. It's not one person, it's several person. They decided just relax in this year. Oh, nothing gonna happen. I will just wait till lockdown is over. I will wait till summer will come and Corona will go. Because Trump said, heat, we will burn all viruses. And some people around world was really believing in this.
He didn't. Come on. Like, why are you saying him? There was plenty of people saying this. Okay.
And
sure.
this I heard personally. That's why I tell it with Trump. After, okay, I will just wait till vaccine will be ready. And they realize now 1 year is over, almost 1 year is over. Yeah, maybe we have vaccine, but like if you can read, you can realize it will be not over. And they plan 1 year more, and they just lose this year. They lose opportunity this year. They spend all money in this year for, I don't know, for enjoying this life, for travels, and so on.
So they have some memorable moments of this year.
Yeah, but now they're just with naked ace.
Yeah, yeah.
In year 2021.
Yeah.
And what they can do? But all what they can do, you was needing to build in this year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is I mean, I kind of don't want to go on this journey, that part of the journey, because it was bad, and okay, it was bad. But I want to talk about like the things that we learned from this. You know, I mean, I guess they learned something. Like, you know, they learned something for next year that was the right move to make.
Yeah.
I'm sure people learned something about themselves in the sense that all of the things that people thought that, you know, that they would do if they had more time, you know, oh, I want to learn this thing, or I want to read this book. And this is when you had an opportunity to do this. While you were at home, you could have been reading books and you could have been learning things, taking courses online, cleaning out the attic. You know what I mean? Like fixing things and
how
stuff
much
like
people was doing.
Yeah. So, but in that sense, you've learned something about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe that's a good thing. You learned something about yourself.
You know, and now people said, oh, yes, now I have free time. Now I can do these courses or to read these books. But I have too much stress to do it, really. You know, okay. Yes, you know what is good, what I noticed in this year? It's about myself, about people around.
Okay.
This year proves that so much people as I have around, I don't need really. Some friends, not really friends. So you do need to be sweet and nice and, I don't know, to play something, to be my friend. Nice don't mean good. And it showed me a lot about people around. Amount of my friends, so small. And some people I don't know, I was looking at these people. Why you are around? Who are you? Why? So because I don't know, it was some people to make party. It was some people to go to restaurant. It was some people to meet other people. I don't know all this, and I understand. These old people just took my time. I spent a bunch of time for I don't know for nothing.
Yeah,
and it's funny. But for me, it was super creative year because every month we need to create new solution. Oh no, every month, every week, every week we stumble on new problems, and we need to create solution, create ideas.
Yeah.
And in the end of year, it's going to be so fast. Like government announce new changes and 2 hours and we have solution.
Right.
I said, whoa. Like brain is really working.
Yeah.
And what I noticed in this year, I have feelings that like life that was still 2020 is over. This like complete world is changed now.
Yeah.
And what I can do, I can use these opportunities to build something for next years.
Yeah.
Decades, I don't know, new life, new world.
Yeah.
And I was investing a lot of time. You know, it was summer. It was very nice summer. It was a lot of sun. Many people was going for holidays. All what I was doing, I was sitting in my office.
Right.
I was sitting in my office and was working hard because I understood that this time I need to build something for next time. You know.
Yeah.
I can enjoy my sun and nice weather, or maybe go to the sea and so on. But after, what I will do after?
Yeah.
And I built a lot of solution, connections, ideas, you know, what I can use for next time. And I think I done pretty well. Yeah. I'm so clever and good.
Okay. Nice.
It's just some things is so bad or so good how you use it.
Yeah. I mean, and
You
I
can
mean,
turn it in your way if to do something.
that's
you
what I
know?
mean. I think it was good in a sense that you can learn something about yourself. Like you can learn if you're really the person that you think that you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I think a lot of people have ideas of who they are and what they would do in certain situations and how adaptable they are to change or how they can hold on to certain ways of being and still be okay. And obviously some of those things were tested over this year. You know, I'm sure people found out about their relationships, you know, and how they interacted with people, you know, or how strong they were mentally and emotionally to handle situations. Because obviously, in one way, it was very surprising for the world, like the way things changed so fast. But for some people, they've been living in this kind of condition their whole life. You know what I mean? Like this idea of, I was talking to someone the other day, there's a difference between having no money to buy food and, you know, food being available at all, you know? And so we see how people changed as soon as we thought that we're going to run out of food, we're going to run out of toilet paper. Then people's true nature starts coming out.
Yeah.
And they're fighting over toilet paper in the supermarket and stuff like that. And so, you know, once those things reveal themselves, to me, this is an opportunity to examine, like, okay, am I going to be this kind of person, or am I prepared to handle a situation where you're surrounded by people that turn into animals, you know what I mean, in a crisis situation, you know, or people just aren't as giving and generous as they might be when things are more in abundance, you know?
Yeah.
If you made it through this year, that it's an opportunity to see things about yourself and about your situation that, you know, now some weak points have revealed themselves and some strong points for some people. And then you just figure out what you're going to deal with, like what you're going to fix about yourself and what you're going to change about yourself or improve upon.
Yeah. Also, I think this year gave some hits to some people, just like, get your shit together. Do something. It's, you know, less than 1 month ago, somebody spoke with me and asked me first question if I plan something for winter time, some ski holidays. I said, everything is fine. Are you aware that it's Corona time and so on?
Yeah.
And, you know, some people cannot realize it, words change.
Yeah. But you know,
how much?
You know, the interesting thing about that is, I guess for some people, they could be aware and they say, I'm going to go on with my life as it is. And some people are just like, okay, well, I have no control over that. I can't do anything. So I'm just going, if I can get away with skiing, I'm going to go skiing, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, because maybe for them, this is a coping mechanism. They're just like, if I don't go skiing and if I just sit home, then who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So that's what I mean. I think we're all just kinds of like different kinds of people.
But I feel that this year is really amazing how it affects us, affect many people. Some, my nephew, I had a birthday and my nephew was calling me. My nephew, he's 25, you know.
Okay.
In this age, nobody called to aunt, you know, and say happy birthday, you know. And it's good if he called to my sister, his mom.
Yeah.
we understand what is important at all, you know,
Oh, yes.
how important to be healthy, how important to have some support from your family, how important your family at all, you know,
Yeah.
or your close friends or people, you know, some. In last year, we can be upset about something. Oh, she told me like this. So, oh, she was not meeting me, so she's not my friend anymore.
Right.
And now in this year, we understand. We start to be more humans.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
We understand what we are doing,
Yeah.
and we, in same moment, we start to be more animal. You know,
Yeah.
like you said, to
Yeah.
fight for toilet paper in supermarket and so on.
Yeah.
But I think overall, there's more humanity is raised. I notice many times that people try to help each other. People try to support each other. People understand situation, what other people have or what you are going through.
Yeah.
You know, these moments, I start to understand if my friend was calling to me, one of my friend was sending to me something like, I don't know, 20 messages, voice messages in WhatsApp. And first my thought was, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you doing like this? I'm not going to listen all this shit. Maybe I will call and say, what's up with you? I stopped to do it. Just write me a short message. If you have time and I have time, maybe we meet. But not let me, it was messages, I don't know, for 1 hour.
Wow.
Or something like this. And it was something about everything, about neighbors, about somebody in supermarket, or I don't know how Musk is feeling, and she not feels that it's really protection. You know, it's about everything, but I make a hold, wait a second, and I realize it's just a scream.
Yeah.
Just I have some struggle with this situation.
Yeah.
I need your help.
Yeah.
I need your understanding.
Yeah.
I need your support. Of course, I'm friend.
Yeah.
That's why she's sending it to me.
Right.
And I spoke with her. I said, I understand how do you feel. I understand how are you worry about your parents because they are old. They're 90. They're really old.
Yeah.
You know, we spoke in this, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours, and she calmed down and said, when you feel something, just give me a short message and I will call you back.
Right.
Whatever I do, where I am, I will do it. And, you know, I think it started to be more in this year.
Yeah. See?
Well, maybe I start to be better. But I noticed this for other people. I noticed this in other people as well. That also my ex or some other people with what I'm not so close or their reaction more reactive.
Yeah.
They start to be more calm. And at first, some moment for to think about
Yeah.
what I'm going to say now.
Right.
It's wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, I think there's, you know, we had a lot of not so great things happen this year, but there's always like a silver lining, you know what I mean? As they say, like...
And you know what? I guess we can go through all this just by supporting each other.
Yeah.
For example, I know how restaurants suffer in the moment because they're closed. And I try to, if I have opportunities here, I try to order more in restaurants. I try to give much more tips and so on to do something,
Yeah.
you know, to support
Right.
us. And also we have hotels, and someone led me to make this information that we rent rooms in hotel in some places. In some places, some groups in Facebook, they said, no, it's not for hotels, only for private. But some of them, they understand, struggle what we have at the moment. And says, okay, do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, if everyone will reflect a little bit more
Yeah.
and support a little bit more each other, we will be fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I think, unfortunately, it takes sometimes these kinds of situations to learn what you're capable of. Like really, you start realizing what's important, what doesn't really mean anything, that seemed like it was so big of a deal before, you know. And when it really comes down to it, there's only like a few things that really matter, you know. And so in that sense, you know, once again, it was something good that came out of it, you know, and I think maybe a lot of people are changing themselves, and a lot of things about the world itself are also changing. So, yeah, it's really, really interesting to see all of the things that happened, and it's interesting times. It's interesting times. Oh, that was the other thing. For me, this year, I also like. I think I really realized that I'm like capable of actually like having feelings for someone.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had feelings. I got a couple.
You are alive.
I'm alive. I thought my heart stopped beating many years ago. If it ever if it was ever beating, I don't know how to say it. But, you know, I thought I had an ice cold heart, but you know, there's actually some little flame in there, you know?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
And I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I think it's there, you know? That was another
maybe
thing.
you finally find this one.
Yeah, maybe.
That one.
Maybe.
Special one.
Well, no.
Private.
Well, not private, but personal.
Personal and private. You know what I understand? I don't want to lose my time for bullshit. This I understand in this year. To be honest with myself, that's not gonna lead to something nice, you know? Or this person, you are just boring for me. And I have not so much people around, like men around or something like this. Because,
excuse me?
Yeah. Only interesting people, only people what I like to have around as a man. And I'm not agree with something what is not fitted 100%. Fitting
yeah, okay.
to my word, to my life and so on.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I stopped to if before I had like, okay, it's so boring, and he was writing already 3 times asking about date. Maybe I will go just because it's boring. But now, you know, like no, I need my time. This my time will go, and I will just lose this time for what? Why?
Right.
I will just, maybe better I will call some friends. And this year I find my old friends again. You know, we didn't spoke something with some friends, something like 7 years, something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we start to speak again, and with some of them, we had no connection at all. Like 3-4 years. And we start to be close together again, or at least we start to communicate. Because, you know, throughout this year, you understand what is really important. And friends is important, family important, you are important. What are you doing is important. Life never will stop, and alone you will not go through all this shit. You know, nobody knows what it will happen. Some people going in panic. Oh, we're gonna die. It will be like apocalypse, and so on. You know, after all, I feel that in this year I lose like piece of my childhood in me.
Oh wow!
This is a little bit sad for me. What
you mean by that?
I was all the time feeling me as a child.
Okay.
Like, or childish or something like this. And this year, I took all responsibility about my life in my hands. Like 100%. I know what I can Because in some moments in this year, I thought, no, I can't. No way. I will not go through. It will. But after, okay, let's start. Let's try.
Yeah.
And, I prove myself that I can everything. Actually, I can everything. Even if it's looking hard or I never done it before.
Right.
I can everything and I'm adult enough.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't need to have some sticks, what I can use
crutches
for to stay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Congratulations, Daria.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because, before I had all the time someone who, you can't, let me help you, or let me do something for you.
Right.
No, I can do everything myself. I don't need someone, like I start to more believe with me. And through all this problem what I had in this year and struggle, I feel me really old turtle.
Okay, yeah.
Old turtle, yeah.
Okay.
Like 200-year old.
Right on. Turtles know, hey man, take it slow and get there. Take it, just chill. Okay, all right. So it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't all that bad.
No, for me, not. For me, definitely not.
No. And I would say for me, it was good. All things considered, it was good.
For me too.
Yeah.
I will say.
All right. Well, I hope everyone listening can find the good things that happened to them this year and the good things that they learned about. And every lesson is a good thing. And I hope people can recognize that and see the opportunities, at least the opportunities of improving themselves and their situations.
Yeah, just opportunities all the time there,
Yes.
But now you are pushed to looking for this.
Yes. You've been forced into it.
Kicked out.
Exactly.
Of your normal zone of comfort zone.
Yes. And that was the other thing. That's what I mean about like realizing that I was prepared, because I've lived a long time realizing that if I have like 2 or 3 things wrong go at the same time, it's over. You know what I mean? Like I would be in serious trouble. And this was one of those years where 2 or 3 things could go wrong really easily. I could have lost jobs and obviously I didn't even have any opportunities for gigs as like most DJs and other like performing musicians realized, and a lot of things sprung up from this, a lot of new ways of doing things and new ways of interacting.
But also I would say, so for me it's a smell. I took some decisions some years ago what was helped me in this year.
Yeah.
To raise something.
Yeah.
So I had already some ground.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
This helps a lot. Yeah.
So now everyone's learned the shit can go down. You know what I mean? Like now this is things can happen. I think, a lot of us had, I didn't, but a lot of us lived in a way where it was like, things are going to just stay the way that they are. Yeah. Like nothing, everything is fine.
Let's enjoy this life.
Yes. And there's, you can enjoy it, but you also have to, prepare yourself as well. Because who knows what's going to happen. Things could get better. Things could get worse. But things were bad enough that you can feel it right now. Like absolutely you can feel it. So it's not a game. It's serious, Yeah. And so take that opportunity to change things around and get yourself on the track so that hopefully you'll never have to encounter a situation like this again. But if it does happen, you'll be well prepared, because you know what it's like.
Yeah.
And with that,
we like to wish you all the best for New Year.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Happy lockdown. Use this time, enjoy this time so much how you can, because light is still on.
Yeah.
Till light is on, we can change everything.
Yes.
And we can do something
Yes.
all the time.
Absolutely.
So don't give up. Stay positive.
Yes.
And looking forward to hear something from you in 2021.
Yes.
Enjoy your time and
Be good.
be good.
Ciao.
Bye.
You belong with me.